So, bougie boss lady just came from me wanting to find out, am I crazy? Like, I have arrived per society, dream job, healthy kids, amazing husband, dream home. Why in the hell am I not happy and unfulfilled and feeling so judged all the time? And so I interviewed 10 women, self-made millionaire women who owned their own businesses, and I barely knew them. And I was very nervous to call and interview them. I remember like pumping like Biggie, getting myself pumped up before I made these phone calls. And then I'd make the phone call.
Why do you think you were so nervous?
Because I didn't know if I was alone. Like, am I crazy? Are they gonna be like, no, we don't feel like that at all. So I was nervous. I just didn't think, I didn't know if it was silly to ask this stuff or not. And I made my first call and explained my issues and that I wanted to find out if they're encountering any of the same issues. And these women, one after another, were so vulnerable and open and excited to answer these questions. Like, I couldn't get them off the phone because it's like they didn't have anybody to talk to. And I was running around like, woo! Oh my gosh, like I'm not alone. So I picked 4 of them. Myself was going to be 5. And that's how I met you, but hosted this bougie boss lady photo shoot. And so, I mean, that was the most magical day that I've had.
It was so much fun.
In a really long time.
I was so scared. Because I was like, oh my god, there's just 5 really badass women. But it was like so supportive and amazing, and I loved every part of it. Like, I loved it. It helped me grow.
Yeah,
just being around these women, like, and being real and honest and authentic, and it was really fun.
Yeah, so, I mean, we had makeup artists, hair, clothing stylists bringing in all of the outfits, model coach. I mean, it was so fun to just let loose, and these women, we all bonded and really got to talk about, and just kind of brag, like, so what do you do? Oh, that is badass. Good for you. And to hear so much support for each other, it was, like I said, it was just magical. And then to go to dinner, and I remember at dinner that night I drank 2 espresso martinis. And I got home at 11 o'clock, so I was with you guys from 10 to 11 p.m. And I could not stop talking to my husband. And finally, and I, remember, I go to bed at, like, lay down at 9, watch a show, sleeping by 10. Finally, he's like, what is going on? You're really excited. And I'm like, oh yeah, and I drink 2 espresso martinis. Maybe that has something to do with it. So, yes, and now it's just morphed into me helping these women. A lot of these women, like with the photo shoot, they could have afforded to do all of that on their own.
Right.
They just don't take the time to celebrate themselves.
Right.
And they were all so grateful. And so all of the shoots that we've done since then, they've been grateful.
But it's also, since then, there's been quite the bond.
The bond,
all of
yes.
us, like, still hang out.
Trips
and that was
together.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, and we're still monthly, mostly monthly.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all hang out, and, like, there's a special bond.
Our work days.
Yeah, we have work days, and we have
workations.
And that's what's cool, too. Like, you're building a community.
Yeah.
Single-handedly. That's pretty cool. With women that, like, that haven't already made it, or they're making it and need to talk.
Yeah.
For me.
Well, and then on the finance side, often these women are badasses at their area of expertise. So, you with photography, badass. I go try to get my phone on some special aperture setting, like not happening.
It's all blurry.
So people would look at you thinking, okay, well, she's got her shit together. She owns her own business. Obviously, she knows everything she needs to know about taxes, what legal documents for her business she should have in place, where her money should be invested. And these women don't know that.
If it wasn't for you, I'd be
They're
lost.
very embarrassed because they're expected to know that, and there's not training out there. Like, there's training from Dave Ramsey and places on how to budget, use the envelope method, and there's not, it's almost like it's taboo to have training for rich people. Like, well, you're just too rich to have education now on what you should be doing with your money. And so, I'm just like, fuck it. I'm gonna teach these rich women then in a supportive, non-judgmental environment, and empower them to go to a dinner and be around a bunch of men who are talking about finances and they know just as much.
I love that.